Hey guys, Ken here and welcome back to another video. For those who are new in this channel, hello, I am Ken and I am a landscape and a portrait artist from the Philippines. So in this channel, I am sharing with you my oil painting and my watercolor journey. So right here, I am showing you how I did this koi fish painting. This is painted on a 3 by 4 feet back box type canvas. Okay, so this clip I am showing you the overview of the whole piece that I did just this month. So it took a long time to complete this painting because of some errands. I still lack of time, so um i did I did this piece for about I think 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, so let's start. um in this first phase of the painting, I am priming my canvas. I use burnt sienna and more a mixture of burnt sienna and more on the medium. I use my San Sodor from Winsor and Newton. Okay, so right here I am putting my initial sketch of the whole piece. By the way, this is just my original composition. I use reference photos from pixabay.com. It is a free image site. So I use multiple references for me to know a certain subject look like. So I am also studying here the tonal values. I learned a lot from this piece, especially with the composition, the tonal values, and how the light behaves when struck by a certain subject. And I will just talk to you about that one later on as we go through this video. Okay, so right here I am showing my initial sketch. Where will I put my fishes, my koi fishes? And for this painting, my focal point is the lotus flower, and my secondary subjects will be the koi fishes. And I applied the as you can see on the sketch, the koi fishes there are going into the lotus flowers direction, so it will help the painting. It will help the painting's focal point to be more I don't know, more focused or more enhanced or more attracted by the viewers. So the koi fishes facing in the direction of the lotus flower really helps to pop up the focus of this painting, which is the lotus flower. Okay, so this is just a rough sketch. I am not really OC with the shapes of the koi fishes because I will just reshape it once I will lay over my first layer later on. So this is just a rough sketch. Where will I put my subjects? Um I am not looking for a perfect sketch. Okay, so right here in my next clip, I am showing you my pre-mixed colors. What are the colors that I will be using for this piece? Usually, when I paint, I usually do a pre-mix of my paint of my colors, so that I will not have a hard time mixing again. And you know, um, it's good to have a ready mixed colors whenever I will use it for the first layers. Okay, so right here I am mixing a lot of oranges, a lot of yellows, because koi fishes are usually yellows and reds. And also I mixed there a lot of flesh tints as well. And yes, also the I think the titanium white as well. I mixed a lot of titanium white. And I also forgot that I also mixed a lot of greens for the lily pads and more on the titanium white, a dirty titanium white for the lotus flower. Okay, so right now I put down the first layer of my paint, first layer of the colors. I started with the lotus flower first, and I laid down a thin amount of titanium white. I think that is the pure titanium white, and a lot of the medium. Um, for the first layer, I usually do a thin amount of paint and more on the medium parts, so that in the second layer it won't be a hard time putting in a thick paint. Okay, so right here I am finishing my lotus flower first layer. Okay, right now, so I am moving on to the first layer of my koi fishes. Still, I am using a mixture, a lot of the medium and a small amount of paint. So right here, I always do a different shades of the reds, different shades of the yellows, and different shades of the flesh tints. So in the first layer, it doesn't I am just blocking in where are the darkest parts and the lightest parts of the painting, especially with the kois. I usually pick colors near when it's really near to the lotus area. Usually my subjects are a bit lighter because I want the lotus flower later on to be glowing. So as you can see on the first layers of my koi fishes, the kois that are near from the lotus flower, it's a bit lighter. Okay, so right here I am starting with the flesh tint kois. Um, lately the other fish at the upper right corner of the canvas is not seen, so that fish is also a flesh tint color of a koi fish, and also this one. And yes, I think two of the fishes there are both flesh tint in color. and the rest are spotted with white, but most of the fishes there are reds and yellows. Okay, so right here in the left side of the canvas, so you can see there is a koi fish that is a bit bent towards the lotus flower. I did this motion of a koi fish to make it more natural in the painting, and I painted it with a yellow color, and so that it will look nice and it will look like a golden koi fish. And also I have here a support koi fish, which is a red, the one at the top part. So right here I started with my lily pad. um i I have a mixture. I laid down a mixture of a sap green with a bit of the viridian. I want it to be more on the cold side of the I mean a cold green. Okay, so I laid down my colors at the bottom area and then at the top and on the right part as well. So I just did 3 groups of lily pads. Okay, so as you can see on the video, I started with the first layer of my water area. As you can see, I put a lot of lines right there, or a bit of the curves, or the what's the word, the ripples. Yes, so I put a ripples there, but later on the video you will not see that one because I failed to do so. I failed to achieve that ripple effect of the water, so I just did a certain remedy for it to save the painting. Okay, so as you can see on the left area of the piece, you will see a lot of I think it's a lavender color. Yes, I think it's a lavender color. I am trying to achieve the ripple effect of the water, but I cannot. So later on, you will not be able to see that one. Just a um spoiler alert. Okay, so right here I am just finishing the darker parts of the water. So I want the most of the right area of my piece to be a bit darker than the left side, because on the left it is where I will put my light source. It will struck the lotus flower so that it will look glowing. And for it to be more emphasized, I want my right area to be a bit darker so that when the viewers view my painting, they will be stuck on the lotus flower and not on the right side, and they will not attract attention if and it will attract attention if I will just leave the right part a bit lighter. Okay, so right here I am creating depth with my koi fishes. As you can see on the yellow koi fish that I did, um, I put a lot of darks. I think it is a glazing. Yes, I put a lot of darks on the bottom area so that that part will be a bit it is covered with water, and on the lighter parts of the koi will be the floating ones, the one at the surface of the water. Okay, so in this clip, I am working at night, so you will not be able to see the colors in its true form, or in its um true color. So I'm sorry for the bad lighting there, but I am continuing with my second layers. This is I failed to film the whole process of the water area. So because I am trying to figure out how to do a remedy for it, so I finally decided to just paint it with sap green, and just creating a darker sap green right there for the parts that are intended to be dark, and lighter sap green for the lighter areas. So right here I am continuing with my second layer, and I am starting with the lotus area, the lotus flower. But yes, I think I am done with the koi fishes right there. I am just continuing with my lotus. That this is the last area where I am about to finish the painting. Okay, so I took time for the lotus flower, for detailing it, for putting a lot of texture, putting a lot of the pushing pushing the tonal values even more, so that I will be able to achieve the glowing lotus flower. So right here, the petals that are on the at the bottom part, I put a lot of shadows right there, so that it will look like that part of the petals of the lotus flower is touching the water, and the other ones right there are floating on the water. So I think you will not be able to see the upper part of the lotus flower, but I load a thick amount of paint on my brush to lay it down on the upper part of the lotus to make it more um glowing. So right there I am putting a huge amount of pigment, just the pigment, no medium, and I slowly carefully laying it down on the upper part of the lotus to make it more glowing. So I think this video ends here. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I hope you enjoyed my painting process with this koi fish painting. And please, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, share, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Okay, bye bye.